Sam's injury. Ooh, I'm a rich like just eat. And I can't buy no flight. No, look at my bust down shine. To name my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want I don't want to tell you that I'm almost. Main dogs can't just laying on the floor. Artists I saw me tripping. Kicking he tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh, I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. Ooh, no you can't spend the. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Buy. Foreign trips. Buy. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie. Cut the check.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Fine to shoot. Irving. His first effort off the mark.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Kyrie Irving for two. KD follows up with the putback slam.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Kyrie across the timeline. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Deep and a putback slam.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverley to Paul George. Doesn't get the bounce. Paul George missed his first. That one goes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The follow won't go either. Irving with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. And he finishes at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Kyrie Irving, he's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
to Irving. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
George, tough matchup against Durant. Paul George, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Beverly. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Irving brings the ball up court to Jordan. Here comes the screen. Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Beverly into the front court. They trail by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. George. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Durant. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Leonard. Not that time. He misses. Desperation shot here from half court. Through 1 here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I are back with more after this. You're watching NBA. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Patrick Beverly, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. 2 for 2 on that trip. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either. Durant across the timeline. Leads 5. Trying to cash in. Durant shot, no good. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Beverly into the front court. 5-point game. To Paul George. Williams. Nets have the basketball.
I got ball. I'm here.
Durant trying to finish, but his shot won't fall. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Prince against Paul George. Durant gets a look, can't hit. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Up 5. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Harkless. Oh, had him going there for a second. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that one out of bounds off a net. Driving is Green, but he can't finish. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Beverly into the front court. Down 5. Hat-trick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Tight space with the crossover. To Irving. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. That out of his range and no good. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Durant can't get that one to go. And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jordan shot off the mark. Not that time. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Nope. First one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Durant. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Beverly into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Leonard. Slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
That misses with a second to go. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the all even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George to Harkless.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Leonard. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. From long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down to Beverly. Harkless to Beverly. Jared Allen able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kyrie Irving swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Misfires. It's no good. Brooklyn's got it.
I'm on D. I got this clown. Let's go.
Irving. Turns and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Here comes the screen. Leonard. And a throwdown.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Here's Irving into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Harkless. The drive right to the basket. Big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Has a look. Kyrie with a shot, no good. To Leonard. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Shakes free and hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Paul George to Beverly. Here comes the screen. Patrick Beverly. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Irving. Tough shot. Well defended. Terrific vision. Jumper's good.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Leonard.
Right.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Brooklyn secures the rebound. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Screen coming. Durant. Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Irving. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken in by George. Kawhi Leonard against KD. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Irving with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Second effort. DeAndre Jordan up and good with the putback.
That's just DJ doing what DJ does right there.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. It's LA Clippers ball.
Stepping in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 2, Torian Prince.
Leonard. Now that's a contest. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Patrick Beverly tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball game.
Leonard sets him up. The pass set it all up.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Durant with the basketball up top. Right now, down 7. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Driving right to the basket. DeAndre Jordan with a piece. Durant across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. Buries it. It's a 3.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, we're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Irving, shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard to George. Lets it fly from long range, and Jordan able to secure the rebound. Great look and vision. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 7. They get it to George, down low. From the painted area, won't go down. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. 0 hesitation, knocks it down.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Durant, tough matchup against George. To Dinwiddie. Durant buries the trifecta.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the 4th. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Los Angeles
Leonard lobs it up.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Irving. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell him with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. A shot by KD, no good. Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. To Jordan. Top of the key to Irving. Trying to cash in and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
DeAndre Jordan, that's his second personal foul.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guy's down 11. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kyrie with the rock. 4-3. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Beverly into the front court. His team leads it by 10. To Paul George. Fires the three. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Leonard. That no good. Off the mark. Now a shot by Jordan. No good.
We got legend on the track.